Hello, welcome to my channel, Connection of Lives and Interests. This is Sharon coming to you with another Small Steps with Sharon. And today, Mr. Thumbs Up is joining me again. I was hoping to go swimming today, but it didn't work out. So I wanted to let y'all know that more and more people are joining in on the Small Steps with Sharon. And there's some people that don't know about this open collab. So if you could share this out with people and let them know. Some people are doing video walking in their neighborhood, and some are doing cleaning out their house, and they're organizing. So I've been writing to them, letting them know that they can do the hashtag Small Steps with Sharon. So thank you for all of your love and support. So Mr. Thumbs Up came across a cool channel we've been watching for a while, and it's Monkey BB, B-I, capital B-I, 2B, B-I-B-I, and it's so cute. So I just watched the first premiere of them. It wasn't their first one, just the first one I caught. And I heard the dad say she. So this whole time, I, as well as many others, have been thinking that BB was a boy. But he pretty much, or the dad pretty much dresses BB like a boy. So that's why we think it's a boy. I haven't seen any dresses. I've seen little suits and stuff. And really, I don't know if our neighbor's dog is going to come running. But it's a little poodle named Spraker. And there's our burn pile working on. And so that you got to watch it. I didn't share it in my post because something that I have heard is if you share large channels in your posts, then YouTube looks, I'm not saying it's true, I'm just sharing, that YouTube looks at it as a means to try to get a lot more subscribers to your channel. So if you're on Facebook or you're on Instagram or both, please comment below and let us know what your names are on those two platforms. I would like to connect with more people outside of YouTube. And I'm in touch with a lot of you all, either on WhatsApp or email or texting on our phones. Is this round 2? I think we did 2 rounds. I don't know. I'm going to say this is the end of our second round. If not, oh well. I told myself I was going to count, and then I didn't. So, hope y'all are doing well. It's starting to be down in the 60s in the evening. Woohoo! We love the cooler weather. So, I did before this, shared out some small steps with doing things in the yard and taking things to a thrift store. So anything you're working on counts. This is going to be 3, I'm going to say. I know, I need to cut the yard. I did the trimming one day, and then I never did the riding lawnmower. I don't know if you can actually see how tall the little weeds are, but we don't have grass. We just have the spikes of weeds. Oh, he calls it crabgrass. Is that really what it is? So if I look it up, it's going to come up like our grass. So have you come across any new channels that you are enjoying lately? I know I've been talking to different people and finding out that there's a whole bunch of new little groups breaking off into other channels and making new connections, and that's always great. Oh, by now I'll probably have shared the video, but if I didn't, I finally got my CPAP machine last night, and it's going to take a while to get used to. I got I guess they call the nose pillow. It's not the thing that goes in the nose, but just snug around the nose. But during my sleep study with the mask, it was a full face mask. And I didn't mind that at all. But I still couldn't sleep with it because, you're hooked up to that and wires, and you're in a strange place, and you're being watched. So, but in both of my sleep studies, they said they were able to get what they needed. So for those of you that are on a CPAP, I'm a 7 and my machine is a 10. They did away with the 11 for now anyway because they were having trouble with it. So they only use the 10 there. And the highest you can go that they told me during the class is 20. So I'm at a 7. So not too bad. I'm on the lower scale of needing a CPAP machine. And I only had 2 episodes last night of in an hour. And I don't know if that's just 2 episodes in 1 hour or how that works. I still have to learn. My friend Barbara in the area, hi Barbara, she has the same one. And she's going to show me some stuff on hers. Because she asked me what my rating was, or my score was, last night. And I didn't know what she was talking about. I sent her a picture of my reading that I saw. They didn't show us anything about touching any buttons to get anything more. But she was at 98 last night. So I'll learn what that all means and how to read it on mine. You'll learn as you go. But what happened was, it was not a one-on-one lesson for the CPAP. I've never had one before. It ended up being 4 of us. This is lap 5. It ended up being 4 of us in a class setting. I was taken back by that. I was not ready for that, and I wasn't happy about that. And then, to make matters worse, not only that, is I'm the only one out of the 4 that never had a CPAP machine before. So they all understood a lot of stuff. So they felt like it was social hour, and the instructor couldn't really get a word in edgewise. And luckily, I was sitting near her, and she could tell that I had questions and stuff. So we would just talk on the side, and she would show me the stuff that I had questions about. And then she got done doing everybody's kit and case. Everything comes in a nice case where it fits nicely. And the first one got done, signed out, told how much it was going to be on her bill according to her insurance and everything. And then she left. She was an older one, maybe in her 70s. And then the biggest chatterbox was dismissed second. And I was just thinking, she knows I wasn't into the chattering. So I expected her to release me before the others. But anyways, the second one got all of her stuff. And then instead of leaving, she stayed and kept talking. So it still didn't give an opportunity, lap 6, for me to ask things out loud like you would on a regular class setting and hear the instructor without us having to talk on the side, which is not how it should have been. And so then I was the third one. I did all my stuff, signed out that I received it. She told me it was going to be, and she goes, I'm going to take her out to go get something, meaning me. And then we were out in the hallway, and she said, I just looked at her and I said, are all your sessions like this? And she said, pretty much. And I was like, oh my goodness. I said, you need a raise to deal with this. And she goes, well, you have to tell my boss she's up front. And I did. And I let her know that the class was a hot mess and she couldn't really teach and stuff. And because I was taken back by it being a group setting, I wasn't in the mode to say, hey ladies, I know you all have CPAP machines, you're familiar with it, but I'm very new to this, so if you could just let her teach me, that would be great. I would have loved for them to go out in the lobby and do their thing, because it wasn't for social hour. And my daughter thought it was funny, because I texted her what happened, and she was like, Mom, you didn't want to socialize? You allowed to socialize. I'm like, yeah, but not when I'm supposed to be learning about something. You're done? Okay. So this is lap 7. Mr. Thumbs Up is done. And he actually went with me because I was thinking he was going to, learn with me and maybe pick up some stuff that I didn't. And we got a book and everything. So it teaches you everything in the book that you need to know. But he ended up leaving. He tapped me on the shoulder and said, I'm going to go out to the car. And I just felt for him because I know, and you all pretty much know, that men do not like listening to a bunch of women jabbering. So he went out to the car, and I was still there for a while longer because the talking was still going on. But when I was taken out to go get some more things that I needed, she asked me if I had any questions, and I said, I don't really know, because it wasn't really an instructional class, but I said, it's in the book, so, right? And she's like, yeah. So I was like, so I should be okay. And she did assemble things while we were there in the classroom, and so it was all put together for me. So when it was put in the bag and everything, I didn't really have to figure anything out. I could just do a little bit of attachments and put water in, which they say that you have to have distilled water. So I know that many of you, I'm going to keep walking, this is lap 8. I know many of you are on CPAP machines. It's such a common thing, kind of like breathing. But do you use distilled water in yours? And I was told by somebody, I don't know if it was my sister, because she used to have a CPAP machine. And what I'm finding out too is many stop using them for one reason or another. I don't plan to. It's not the wise thing to do. But some people use regular water. So please comment below your knowledge, experience, and inputs about distilled water versus regular water. And then the other thing is, I was told that you don't, not by this company, but by somebody else that has a CPAP, that they don't even put water in it. So I don't know what the difference is. I know that it works without water because I had the CPAP on during the class at the end when we were learning about how to put everything together. And it didn't have water in it. So I guess it's okay to use without water, or maybe just for a little bit. I don't know. But with that said, the what do you call them? I can't remember the word I want to use, but the ones that have seasoned, thank you, Lord, the seasoned ones in the class ended up mentioning that if they got low on the water, the machine would get hot. So they would make sure to keep water in it. So I'm going to, this is lap 9, I'm going to use distilled water. Mr. Thumbs Up and I went to the store last night and got 3 gallons. I don't know how long a gallon's going to last, but it's a little reservoir. I expected it to be bigger, and I only used half of it last night. So the little bit that I use will last 2 nights because I'm not going to let it get too low. And it says it will run from 6 to 9 hours. And I'm like, 6 to 9 hours? I mean, oh, I just got the answer in my head. Okay, so you use more, and now I'm a newbie, but it makes sense that the more episodes you have where you stop breathing, the more pressure is used, and then you use more water. Ta-da! Aren't you impressed with me? The instructor was actually telling me that I was a smart woman. I don't know, I heard a bang or something. Because she was telling me how to wash things out and stuff. She says to put it in a sink of soapy water with some white vinegar and let it sit for a few minutes and then take it out. And she said if there's a little bit of droplets left inside, don't worry about it. And I was like, or I could just hook it up and turn it on and let it run a little bit and dry the hose out. And she goes, you are a smart woman. Look, you got this already. But it just made sense to me. So this is lap 10. So it is a big difference between walking exercise and swimming. I'll tell you, the swimming, I just love it because you work the entire body. You're not hot. You're not straining. It's resistant. It's easy. But walking, you hear my breath. I don't know. It's just a different kind of workout. I do know that, but I don't like that I'm out of breath, but I just can't talk and walk at the same time. Otherwise, I'm fine. I don't know. Do you concentrate on your breathing? And that was the thing I saw. I think it might have been Kim's Inspired Life that did walking video that I watched today. And she wasn't out of breath with her walking at all. Hey, Kim. And I was like, girl, you're not out of breath at all when you're walking and talking. I was like, oh my God, I want to be like that. But I've never been a runner or anything. I haven't been athletic, so I did exercise, and I called it diet back then, for 8 years solid with heavy duty exercising every day. And I did speed walking, pulling the kids in the wagon around and around our trailer park. So I was an avid person for exercising. And then I slowed down a bit and did some every other month and stuff until it finally died. But we're back at it, y'all. We're back at it. Okay, our neighbors were out, but I guess because we were out here and the dogs were barking, they decided to go in. Alright, that's 10 laps, y'all. So I hope you'll give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Remember that everybody is welcome to join with anything that you're working on. Exercise, cleaning, organizing, quitting something, starting something. And now I can actually see my fire pit. Can't wait to do my next burn. Alright, I hope you'll join my channel if you haven't yet. And by subscribing. And this was all we whacked by Mr. Thumbs Up the other night. I did pull a lot of the weeds, but he got the rest. And I hope you'll hit that bell so you don't miss any upcoming notifications. Because you never know when I might share it next. And I need to mow this yard. So tomorrow's Saturday, so guess maybe I'll do that. But I didn't get much sleep last night because I was with the CPAP machine. And I'm a hot mess with my sleeping stuff again. So, I don't know. Alright, be kind, be nice, be encouraging, no matter where you are through the internet. We can touch lives, we can make a difference, we can make people smile, laugh, and give encouraging words. And remember, keep the fun in all you do. And look at all the peppers saying hi to you.